Your internet will fail at the most inconvenient moment possible. That's not pessimism, that's statistics. Hey, I'm Jeff. I've made a living fixing technical stuff that was working fine yesterday. Welcome to Fast How To. Failover internet is not about speed. It's not about bragging. It's not about pretending that your house is US East 2. It's about staying online when your ISP disappears without notice and returns with an apology tweet later. With failover internet, you have more than one internet connection. When the primary one fails, traffic automatically moves to the backup. No buttons, no scrambling, and no family meeting about who used all the bandwidth. It exists because internet providers still treat outages like rare, mysterious events instead of a normal part of doing business. If you work from home, run servers, rely on cloud services like Alexa or Google Home, or if you just enjoy uninterrupted streaming, failover turns a minor ISP issue into a complete non-event. Failover is also not magic. It does not make outages invisible. It does not prevent brief interruptions. And it does not save applications that panic the moment their IP address changes. What it does do is limit damage. Instead of a full outage, you get a short disruption. Instead of explaining why nothing works, you wait a few seconds and move on. That difference, that matters more than most people realize. People don't configure failover because they're paranoid. Well, maybe I did, but they configure it because the outage happened during a meeting, during a deadline, or during the exact moment that someone said, "Is the internet down again?" Failover is what you set up after you realize that reliability is cheaper than explaining yourself. The UDM Pro Max supports dual WAN. That part's fine. The problem is which ports unifi thinks are WAN 1 and WAN 2. By default, WAN 1 is bound to port 9, which is a 2.5 gig port, and WAN 2 is bound to port 10, which is a 10 gig SFP plus port. If you have an internet connection faster than 2.5 gig, you probably already see the issue here. Logically, WAN 1 should always be primary. Anything else is backwards. So no, we are not swapping primary and secondary. I'm not going to show you how to make WAN 2 your primary connection. We are assigning WAN 1 and WAN 2 to the correct physical ports the way that logic intended. Before you touch anything, both ISPs should already be online. unifi should already detect both connections, and you should not be mid-call, mid-stream, or mid-confidence. If this is your production network, accept that there will be a brief interruption. That's the cost of fixing it correctly. Log into unifi Network. From the left sidebar, go to Settings, then Internet. Under the WAN assignment column, you'll see WAN 1 and WAN 2 listed next to port 9 and port 10. Click WAN 2 next to port 10. Change WAN 2 to unassigned, click Apply Changes, then Proceed. Next, click WAN 1 next to port 9. Change this to WAN 2. Now, click Unassigned next to port 10 and change it to WAN 1. Apply changes, proceed. Yes, your internet will drop. This is expected. You're reassigning an uplink, not changing your wallpaper. Finally, reboot your UDM Pro Max afterwards. When it comes back up, the correct ISP is tied to the correct WAN interface, the network app shows the correct WAN IPs, and your faster internet connection is now the primary one. The slower one is, of course, the backup. No cables were moved, no failover rules were reversed, logic has been restored, and all is right with the world. And this is where most people stop. They see green lights, assume success, and trust future them to deal with it. That's how failover setups quietly fail for months. So let's actually test it. Before declaring victory and heading off to the liquor cabinet, test it. Unplug your faster internet connection, the one on port 10. Traffic should automatically fail over. In my experience, this causes about a 10 to 15-second interruption in a Teams call. Just long enough to be uncomfortable, but not long enough to really matter. Plug it back in. If nothing complained, you're done. If something did, it was probably already broken anyway. If this saved you time or prevented future confusion, there's a Patreon link around here somewhere. I'll toss a QR code up somewhere here in post. It helps fund better explanations and fewer regrets. Congratulations! Your internet is now fast and reliable. That's much rarer than it should be.